Hello there everyone, my name is Clink, and happy spooky season! Today we are going to be playing Castlevania on the Anniversary Collection. I wanted to start from there just to let Bloody Tears play for at least a few seconds. Oh yeah, there's a lot of games on this collection, but today I'm going to be playing the original Castlevania game on the NES from 1987. We're going to go through the whole game, because it's not very long. So yeah, let's go. You'll notice, by the way, that the game is pretty small on the screen. That's just kind of how it is. I'm playing this on the Switch version, but on a Switch 2. I don't remember it doing this on the original Switch, so I think this is just a Switch 2 thing. There is a 4x3 specifically option with scan lines, but I honestly don't like the scan line filter on this game in particular, or just this collection, really. So I've just kind of decided I'm not going to use it, but other than that, this is Castlevania. Plays just like you would expect. If you've ever played the game before, you kind of know what to expect. It's tough. You go through your 18 stages, and you're probably going to die a lot trying to do it, but it's a lot of fun. I think this is a great game. It's one of my favorites on the NES, and I've played it a couple times. I got into the Castlevania games in 2022, and this has pretty quickly become one of my favorite game series. There's still a lot of the games in the series that I've got left to play, but I really like this one. This is one of my favorites of the Classicvania games. In fact, I would say it's probably my third favorite out of the ones I've played, just past Super Castlevania 4 and Rondo of Blood. But yeah, this game is just really tightly made. It's a lot of fun, even though it's only, it's a really short game. Let's see if it can not get hit. There's some wall meat if you need that. First wall meat of the game. You gotta love them. They're awesome. Yeah, we'll just make our way through, but if you've never played Castlevania, general gist, you're Simon Belmont, or A. Belmont, and depending on the game you're playing. But you're Simon in this one, so we are on our quest to kill Dracula by going through Castlevania. So we've got our whip, we've got hearts as ammo because that makes sense in a game, and we've got our sub-weapons, which I'm holding on to the holy water right now because it's typically your best one, but there's certain scenarios where other ones are better. But yeah, you can pretty much split this game up into 6 levels. Every 3 stages is 1 level because you'll have a boss at the end, and then your health will get filled back up and stuff. It's quite nice. And there we go, there's the axe. You really want the axe, and this is the first boss right here, the bat. And you also want to pick this up, the doubler. This will allow you to have 2 of your sub-weapon on screen at once. So you really want to get your hands on a doubler. There is a tripler too, which you'll also want to pick up when you see it, but there we go, we got through the whole first stage already. Or level. Same thing, doesn't really matter. So we're doing pretty good so far. Like I said, if you don't die throughout the whole game, you can probably finish this in about 20 minutes, but starting around stage 10, this game gets really, really difficult. There's some bumps in the road in like stage 6, and 7 through 9 have a few things that can kind of trip you up, but I would really say, oh, that's how you lose your doublers. You get a different item. I see. I never noticed that. I don't know every single mechanic of this game. I just know how to play through it. But I want this item here too. Get some more points. Because once you get 30,000 points, you get an extra life. And then every 50,000 after that, you get more lives. Which, extra lives in this game are pretty few and far between. You gotta beat it on very, very few. Kind of like you did a lot of NES games. Like, even the original Super Mario Bros., there's really not that many 1-ups hidden throughout the game. But yeah, like I said, it's a short game, so you were kind of expected to get really good at a lot of the levels, and then just kind of beat it from there. It would probably take you a long time to beat it because it would take you many attempts. I think one of these is a dagger. I don't want a dagger. Okay, no, we're good. I think I ran past it earlier, going past the Medusa heads pretty quick. Alright, we'll jump here. We'll kill this one. Don't hit me. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't get hit by any of those Medusa heads. Yeah, this part's kind of scary because it's the first time you're introduced to Medusa heads. And one thing to know about this game is there's a lot of knockback. Second wall meat. Once you're in the air, you have no control over the trajectory of your jumps. And you have no control once you're knocked backwards, so you really want to avoid getting hit near pits. That's kind of the easiest way to die in Castlevania, admittedly, but we're doing good so far. There's not really any more bottomless pits to worry about until the next boss, or after the next boss. Wall meet here, if you're low on health, which if you die... So one thing to know about death in this game is if you die, you will start at the beginning of the stage you are on. If you game over, you will start at the beginning of the level you are on. So if I got a game over right now, I would be back on stage 4. But if I died, I would be at the start of this stage, which these things right here, by the way, they will insta-kill you. Do not get hit by them at any cost. Oh, I have holy water. I didn't even notice that. Perfect. I can use the holy water to kill this snakehead right here. And there's a doubler. I thought this was a doubler, but I guess we have a tripler now. So, okay, cool. Getting on this staircase is kind of annoying because in the NES Castlevania games, you can't jump onto a staircase like you can in the 16-bit games. So it just kind of makes it a little annoying. You gotta, you know, manually walk all the way up them. But on the bright side, you don't get knocked off of staircases. You can kind of just stand on them. Since I already have the holy water and the tripler, I don't really need anything from these candles. So I can just walk right past all these Medusa heads. If you just walk forward, they won't be able to hit you. And speaking of Medusa, the next boss is Medusa, which she's going to be a cakewalk since we have the tripler with holy water. Yeah, holy water plus doubler or tripler can take out a lot of the bosses in the game instantly. There's really only one, like the bat's the only one, but you really don't need it for stage 9's boss either. But it's still good. It's just that I think you don't really need it, and I think it's kind of helpful to have a certain other item to get through stage 9. But yeah, one other thing about this game is the soundtrack is so good. Like, the song here is really good. Every level theme is just amazing in this game. We got the flea men, which flea men are annoying. You want to hit them the moment they touch the ground if you want to kill them easily, or they'll just jump around like no tomorrow. One thing to note now that we're on stage 7. So stages 1 through 6, you'll only lose 2 pieces of health per hit. But in stages 7 through 12, you're going to lose 3. So you want to be really careful about that. And these crows, these are one of the more annoying enemies too in this stage. And uh-oh. Get away from me! Oh my god, I took 2 hits from this guy. You gotta be kidding me. I'm about to take a 3rd one too. Okay. The skeletons around here can be kind of annoying. Like, here's this crow, so we're gonna jump to try to keep him... Oh no. Yeah, the thing with the crows is, like, they'll kind of adjust their level to you. Like, there we go. So I was able to whip them there, but standing on the stairs means I won't get knocked off. So this part can just be really dangerous because of the crows. This guy usually kills himself, so don't gotta worry about him. There's the axe. I don't want the axe yet, though. The real star of the show in this stage, though, is actually the stopwatch, believe it or not. Well, really, it's stage 9, I think. Unless this is 1. No. It can really save your butt in stage 9. Okay, this is the one with the Medusa heads. I remember this now. Okay. So there's going to be this guy, and we're going to take him out, and then we're just going to go up the stairs and hopefully not get hit by a Medusa head. Yay! Which bridge is it that has all the crows that come at you? Okay, here's the stopwatch. There's the crows. Okay. Yeah, you want to be ready for the crows. And these guys are why you want the stopwatch, because the snake head blocks... So I'm going to go on ahead and just use the stopwatch here, because it'll freeze time on everything, including the snakehead blocks, which the snakehead blocks, their fireballs can knock you into the pits really easily, which is why I highly recommend having the stopwatch. And we have enough hearts to where we don't really have to worry about, like, using our stopwatch for a little bit, so... And these crows, you can kind of just whip them the second they show up on screen. But yeah, with the snake heads, you can kind of, like, kill the fireballs as they're coming at you to keep whipping them. But I think the stopwatch is just a safer method to do so if you're not very good at that timing. And if I remember right, yeah, there's multiple skeletons here, so we'll take these guys out, and there should be another snake head block coming up ahead. Oh no, oh yeah, there it is, okay. Alright, yeah, let's avoid the Medusa heads. Perfect. Oh my god, oh, yes, they came. Oh, no, oh. Okay, don't get that dagger, I don't want the dagger. So here's the thing, this is the mummies. The lowest block, that's gonna have a wall meat in it, but what you wanna do is walk into the middle to activate the boss fight, and you immediately wanna run over here. Because what you want is the mummies to kind of get into the middle of the room. Okay, this is good enough. And then you can just start whipping them from here, and you'll very easily be able to take this boss out. So we'll just keep whipping and whipping and whipping and whipping, and there we go. Whew. Being on 1 health just scares me there, but we somehow got through it. So this is the point in the game where it starts to get really tough, I think. And it's really just because of stage 10. If you can get through stage 10, you should hopefully be able to get through stages 11 and 12. Assuming that you can hold on to the holy water. Because the biggest problem with death, sending you back to the start of a stage, is the fact that sometimes a stage you're on does not have the sub-weapon you want. And that is very much true for level 4 here, and the bats are scary. The reason this stage sucks so bad is you've got the seamen jumping out at you, you've got these bats flying at you, which the bats, their direction's determined by which way you're facing, so they'll come from the direction you're facing. But this holy water right here is the only, and I'm dead, is the only holy water in the entire stage, or level. So there's not one in 11 and 12, and this holy water is your lifesaver to beating the boss of this stage. It's so tough without it. And I fell right off. See what I mean? I'm really, really, really bad at this level. This is always like the point in the game that I really start to struggle. Which admittedly, the stopwatch is a great sub-weapon for this stage. But you just need the holy water the moment it shows up, and you can't use it for the hardest part of the level, which is where we died before. I think what I'm gonna do actually is use the but using the stopwatch will make it to where the platform's not moving, I guess, so it's kind of a double-edged sword. Alright, we'll just jump over this guy, fall onto this, jump over here. Yeah, I want to keep facing this way in case a bat spawns in. There we go, okay. Whew. Alright. So we got through with the holy water in hand. Now, this stage 11 is not too hard. The thing you got to be careful of, though, so you're going to have harpies that are dropping fleamen on you. You want to kill the fleamen the moment they hit the ground. But you don't want to keep walking, because sometimes the fleamen will drop an axe sub-weapon. And then you can kiss your holy water goodbye, and you might as well just game over. There's the axe. So we've got to sit here now and wait for the axe to despawn. Which is just really, really scary. Uh-oh. Ooh, how'd I not get hit there? That's a miracle. Alright. And then once you get to the end of the stage, just keep walking forward. You'll go right below that snake. But this is the scary part. Okay. This is ending up more like a walkthrough than I expected, but I kind of have to, like, think about everything I'm doing. I think this has a dagger in it, so I don't want to hit that. And then you want to be ready to throw a holy water over here, because these guys... Oh, dang it, I don't want to get hit. These guys are really tough to just fight regularly, I think. Having holy water makes it a lot easier, and they typically drop a doubler for you. So if you get the doubler, that's going to make your life fighting them a lot easier. Also, the more hearts you have, the better. The second one is right here, so we're just going to start spamming our doubled holy waters and hopefully kill it before it can even throw a fireball. Perfect, and we got a tripler, yes! If you have a tripler and the holy water, it's like GG's on this boss. Because this is Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster and the flea man on top of him. which the Flea Man's the real boss, because he'll just jump around and shoot fireballs at you, but if you have the Holy Water, you just stun him and it's dead. So, now we're on to the real hardest part of the game. Like I said, stage 10's like the part that usually gets me the most, but stages 13 through 15 is definitely the hardest part of this game, so here we go. Let's see how it ends up. This is where Nintendo Capri Sun had his Holy Fail Balls episode, which is one of my favorite videos of his. It's just so funny watching him struggle. Oh yeah, this is also where the enemies start doing 4 damage to you per hit. I should probably mention that. So you gotta be really careful of these guys throwing their bones all the time, and oh no, we're already halfway dead. This is only the first room, man. Oh god. And the music here is really good too. Oh, I love the music here. I just love the music in this game, man. Okay. The thing you can kind of abuse with this one, though, is that, half the time, if he throws it, like, above your HUD elements, then the bone will just despawn, but if it doesn't, then it's gonna stay there. Is there a wall meat over here? I don't think so, but I'm gonna check for it anyways. The nice thing about the wall meats, though, is that, like, you have to hit it twice, so even if you were on the wrong side, you could just hit it the one time and you'd be fine. Maybe this is one? I know there's a wall meat coming up soon. I just don't remember exactly where it is. Okay, it's not here either. Because there's these skeletons, which these are scary, because you can't actually kill these guys, and I'm dead. I'm just dead. Yep. I'm just dead. Thankfully, we're still on stage 13. But if you die, then these flea men get a lot scarier. Alright, we still got 2 lives, which isn't too bad. I guess that was my 3rd death, I think. Oh, okay. I think this is also the only holy water on level 5 here, so gonna have to be very, very careful. Kill you. Thank you. Alright. Okay, only 1 hit this time. We're doing better. We're doing a little bit better. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if I can beat this game in under 30 minutes, that would be a miracle. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I did a couple of runs of this game within the past, like, 2 or 3 months, because I was like, I want to do this for Halloween, or at least around Halloween. So hopefully I can do it, and yeah, I've got a few runs now under my belt for the game. Or, like, it's, like, mostly save stateless runs. My goal is to only use 1 save state in this run. Okay, there's the wall meat. I knew it was in, like, one of these weird little thingies like this. I really need a doubler. Having the doubler for this just makes it so much easier. That's why I'm upset that I died that one time. But this is where things get hard, because you've got these knights. Oh, I hit the thing, dang it. And they throw axes at you. The thing you can kind of do with them, though, is you can push them off screen, and if you can do that, they just die, basically. Kind of amazing. But yeah, holy water is your best friend, because you can kind of guide them into the holy water. If you play your cards right. Like, I think I hit him a few times there. Alright, that's much better. Oh, there's a doubler. It's so worth getting hit just for that doubler. See how he's, like, on the other side, kind of? It's amazing. We're gonna keep doing this until he dies. Alright, there we go. Now that I have this doubler, though, I'm gonna try to get as many hearts as possible. Oh my god, a tripler, too? I don't ever fully know how getting the doublers and triplers works in this game, if I'm being completely honest. I think half of it has to do with... sorry, how many enemies you kill with your sub-weapon. But I really just need hearts at this point. That's the main thing I'm worried about, because I want to have enough hearts for the Hallway of Death. Because these Axe Knights, you just saw, he died to like 1 holy water right there. What you want to do is be able to jump and throw the holy water into them like the moment you get to them, because stage 15 is just brutal if you don't master that technique. And I'm just gonna go up here. Okay, see, like, I want to throw it and then kite him into it, and then he'll die. That's kind of the idea for stage 15. Okay, this guy's gonna let us get through. These guys can be a pain in the butt and just like sit right next to where you need to get down or up the staircase, and it can just be really annoying. All right, stage 15, here we go. Hardest level in the game. Immediately, we've got snake heads, or whatever these are called. Snake towers, I don't know. There should be an axe throwing knight soon, I think. Oh no, okay, we're fine. Okay, you don't want to pick up that cross. Also, if you don't have a doubler or tripler, good luck. Because the thing is, so the stage is hard because of the hallway of death coming up. But on top of that, the boss is the Grim Reaper, Death, as they call him in Castlevania. But the reason this is so difficult is axe throwing knights plus Medusa heads equals nightmare fuel. I think there's 2 axe throwing knights here. All right, we got him. We got him. He's dead. Yes, okay. So if you just get through this, you're fine. Almost. So here's the boss. The thing to know about Death. Get into the middle, immediately go back to the right, and spam holy water on this blue platform next to me, because otherwise this boss is practically impossible. So there we go. Since we have the tripler, we can pretty much just keep spamming holy waters, and that will kill Death without any trouble whatsoever. And there we go. We got through stage 15. Okay. Okay. We're in the last stretch. We're doing really good. I've done way better with this than I would have thought. Like, if I died too much, I was like, maybe I'll have to split it into 2 parts. I'm gonna have to heavily edit it. But nope, we're doing great. So now we just got to get to Dracula, which is really only 2 stages. And really, this first one's kind of hard, I will admit. It's not the easiest thing in the world. But the main thing to worry about is the one after it. So like, here's these bats. You just want to keep running, keep moving. And then here you just want to jump over this one, keep jumping. And then we'll hit this guy once. I actually want this stopwatch. The stopwatch is a very, very important item here for these next 2 stages. So you want a stopwatch as soon as you can get it. Just one whip on these guys really helps sometimes. That's why I'm doing that. But the real star of the show is the clock tower here. Definitely can be the most annoying level to just run through if you don't have the stopwatch. But if you do have it, I don't have enough hearts to use my stopwatch right now, so I'm probably gonna get hit. I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these skeletons can be kind of brutal with where they're placed. There's another stopwatch in this stage, so if you missed the first one, it's fine. The main thing to worry about is the thing off to the left there, because there's your sneak peek. I really didn't want to get hit there. I want to be facing this way in case he throws a bone at me. That was my mistake the first time. Uh-oh. Let's get up here quickly. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're just gonna have to go for this. Oh my god. Alright, I'm worried now. Being 1 hit away from dead. Oh wait, I can use my stopwatch. I should just do that. Okay. So here, uh-oh, don't pick that up. Oh wait, I'm just screwed. I'm so screwed. I don't have enough hearts to... Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's the other thing to worry about, I guess, is, if you don't have enough hearts to use the stopwatch, then you can't deal with the main threat. And can you get over here, sir? How long are you gonna do this for? Okay, there we go. And there we go, finally. Okay. Yeah, so the main strategy is to just use the stopwatch to get through the absolute spam fest that is the clock tower. Alright, there we go. We dealt with that guy. Alright, I'm just gonna run for it. Okay, there we go. Good. I think I'm just gonna tank a hit here if I have to. Oh my goodness. Can you please get in my tiny whip's range? There we go. No, no. Oh god, I didn't get a stopwatch. I'm screwed. Alright, here we go. So the main thing is you need to get down this staircase, and then all we need to do once we're here is get onto that staircase and you're done. But we got a game over, so... I'll meet you guys just over there again, I guess. All right, here we go. I've got more hearts this time because I didn't die in the clock tower. So what you want to do, the second you see a man or a flea man, just use your stopwatch and then you can easily make your way down. All right. No, I don't want to go on the stairs. That's the thing that's getting me killed here, is ending up on the stairs. And then, okay, if that harpy hit me, then I'd be dead. But we're fine. We're done. That's the whole clock tower. Once you get through there, you're on Dracula. Which my recommendation now, since I'm low on health, is to die. This is a little different, because if you game over here, you actually start on this stage, because this is the final boss. So we're all fine and dandy here now. The thing is, Dracula's pretty tough, and the thing you kind of want the most is a lot of hearts. And to do that, you can actually just walk right out of here and then spawn all the candles back in and get your hearts built up. So I'm going to actually farm up to like 60 hearts. It's gonna take me like 2 or 3 minutes, so I will just be back once I do that. All right, so I've farmed up to 66 hearts. So the goal here is that we need the holy water that is in this far left candle and a doubler, because it's actually a 2-phase fight and it's pretty tough. We just want to be using our holy water wherever we can to try to destroy stuff and get the doubler. All right, I need to jump over this. Oh, wow. How did I not get over that? Jeez. All right. Oh, there's a doubler. Yes. I'm going to get greedy and go for a tripler if I can. Because honestly, it seems completely random on how you get this. And there it is. Okay, cool. But yeah, just jump over. Once his cloak opens up, that's when you just want to jump over the fireballs, and I jumped way too early. And then you get a hit off on the head, because you have to hit his head. So here we go. Just keep doing that. Okay. Jump. That was too early. Oh, man. Kind of faked me out there. That's what happens when I try to jump on timing instead of the direct visuals. The other thing you gotta worry about is him teleporting directly on top of you. This isn't good. How'd I not die? That's a miracle. Okay, this is phase 2. For this, since we have the tripler, just spam your tripled holy waters and pray that you kill him, because it takes a lot of hearts to take out his entire health bar. He has a lot of HP in this phase. It's why we went for those triplers and farmed up all those hearts. That's the thing that sucks. If you die, it kind of sucks to farm up all the hearts again, but looks like we are hopefully gonna get it as long as we don't let up, because sometimes you'll accidentally not get a window where you're throwing holy waters and he'll jump. But there we go, we did it. That is Castlevania completed all in one go. I think that went pretty well. Probably the smoothest run I've had of this game, honestly. I was a little worried I'd fail at Dracula there, but I got really lucky on that one wave of fireballs. But yeah, like I said, really short game, but really fun, and it's always fun to play Castlevania for the not the holiday season, the spooky season. It's a great October game, even though it's not a horror game, I guess, but you know, bats and vampires and skeletons and just the gothic aesthetic of the game. And the great soundtrack. It's just, obviously this game spawned a very long series of games that hasn't gotten any new entries in like 17 years. Is Order of Ecclesia still the newest one? I'm not sure. We've gotten all these collections and stuff, obviously, as of late since 2019. But yeah, this is just a great game. It's really fun. Just a fun short game to blast through. And I honestly can't believe this Let's Play went as well as it did. So, you played the greatest role in this story. Yeah, Dracula's dead for the next, like, 100 years, because Castlevania comes back every 100 years. And with that, we are done. You will spawn into the second quest once you beat the game. But thank you very much for watching this video and this Let's Play of Castlevania. I hope you enjoyed it. And, happy spooky season, and I'll see you all in whatever is next. Bye-bye!